Good afternoon, students.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Welcome to our Foundation International School. So before going to start with today's session, let's know about today's D&D. So today's D.
Today, 12,021, Tuesday.
We are having which subject?
EVS 1.
What's the lesson name?
Fuels.
New lesson, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So what do you know about the fuels? So for what purpose we are using fuels?
For vehicles. Their types, motor fuels.
Don't see the textbook. Generally tell me. Why you are coming to the school? How?
Petrol, diesel, fuels.
Right. Daily you are coming for a school, isn't it?
Yes,
How?
vehicles.
Vehicle needs what?
Petrol, diesel.
Petrol is a?
Petrol, fuel.
Diesel is a?
Fuel.
Isn't it no? Isn't it no? So that is what fuel. Okay. So in this lesson you are going to learn about the fuels and their types, what are fuels, ways to save fuel, renewable and non-renewable fuels. So we are having one paragraph regarding this thing. We get energy to work from the food we eat. Look at the given picture. Where do this vehicles get the energy to run? Is the source of energy the sea? The first one is cycle rickshaw and the second one is car. So we get energy to work from the food we eat, isn't it? So the rickshaw people, what they will eat? They will eat more fiber consumption, isn't it? But when the person in a car, what he is eating? Junk food. Only he is concerned about only taste, isn't it? Not the what? Health. But the rickshaw needs more energy. Why? The complete rickshaw is moving only on his energy. But the car, the fuel it is moving, isn't it? So here who needs more energy? Where do these vehicles get the energy to run? So the energy is from the yes, for the human beings after having their fiber food they get the energy and they will cycle it. So the source of energy is different, isn't it? So the cycle rickshaw needs the human source, but the car needs the artificial sources or natural sources like fuel, isn't it? Do you agree this? Next, remembering fuels. We have learned that we get the energy to work from food. Vehicles get energy from fuel. A fuel is a material which provides energy to move or work. What is a fuel? A fuel is a
material which provides energy to move or
which provides
energy to move on work.
Provides
Energy to move
or
work.
Isn't it no?
Yes, ma'am.
So fuel is a material. Fuel is like a material. It may be any petrol, diesel is a material which provides energy to move or work. If suddenly it's considered a two-wheeler, if suddenly the petrol is going to, once completely it is removing, what is happening? So it will stop in one area, isn't it? It will show the indicator. So solely your petrol is whatever. Please petrol the vehicle, isn't it? It will give a caution. Nowadays the vehicles give the caution, but earlier it won't give the caution. So they will take the stick and they have to sink into the petrol tank and they have to see. So if this much is petrol, okay, we can go and come for this place. They used to calculate like that in the olden days. But nowadays, so everything has been shown, isn't it? So where there is a steering, there also it will show, and where there is a handle for the bikes, it will show how much petrol is there, how much kilometer it can travel, isn't it? Everything we can see. So we use different types of fuels in our day-to-day life. Let us learn about types of fuels. So next is the types of fuels. So fuels can be in solid, liquid or gaseous form. Solid fuels, example, firewood, cow dung cakes and coal are example of solid fuels. Liquid fuels, petrol, diesel, kerosene and LPG are some of the liquid fuels. Gaseous fuel, coal gas, natural gas, compressed natural gas are example of gaseous fuel. So The fuels are of three types. One is solid fuel,
Liquid fuel.
liquid fuel,
Gaseous fuel.
gaseous
Fuel.
fuel. So, solid fuel. What are the solid fuels? Firewood, cow dung cakes. Actually, completed is cow dung cakes. Okay. And coal.
Cola.
So, next coming for the liquid fuel, petrol,
Diesel.
diesel,
Kerosene.
diesel,
Kerosene.
kerosene,
And LPG are from liquid.
LPG or liquid fuel. Gaseous fuel,
Cola gas.
coal gas,
Natural gas.
natural gas,
Compressed gas. Natural gas.
compressed, CNG, compressed natural
Natural
gas.
gas.
So, solid, in this form of solid. So, firewood. Firewood means, see, some of the wood has been having fire, this front. So, this is having the firewood, isn't it? And the coal, see. So, have you all seen the black color thing? After the fire, means after the wood has been burned, you can see the black color like this. So, this is the coal. Next, cow dung cakes. So, we will make the cow dung cakes. Nowadays, so there will be, already we know that the act has been passed that we should save the forest. So, the people in the forest, they are not allowing to cut the trees and to make for the to make the fire. So now they are using cow dung for the fire. Okay. So this is all about the cow dung. Yes, sir. Because if we cut the forest, now what will happen? It is indirectly it is affecting us only. Isn't it? No. So they are avoiding the thing. Okay.
What is cow dung?
Cow dung from the cow. From the cow waste they will make burning. Something they will do. Burning on the walls they will tap. They will tap and they will make it round pieces.
Yes, ma'am.
So that is called cow dung. Next is the, understood about solid fuel?
Yes, ma'am.
Next thing is the liquid fuel. So it is petrol, diesel, kerosene, LPG. You can see it is in a liquid form, isn't it? The gas which is filled in our LPG gases. What we are using for the cooking. So they are called as liquid petroleum gas. Okay. The definition for LPG. Next is the gaseous fuel. Gaseous fuel is coal gas, natural gas, compressed natural gas. Means they use the gas, for example, we need oxygen, isn't it? How they can store? It is a natural gas, isn't it? So they will store in the cylinders and whenever we need, they used to give us. Understood how it will form? So the types of fuels were solid fuel, liquid fuel and gaseous fuel. So we have seen fuels and their types, but where do these fuels come from? Most of the fuels we use or present in nature. Let us learn more about some natural fuels. Fossil fuels. Some fuels are found in a deeper layer of the soil. They are formed by the dead and decay organisms. When dead plants and animals get covered by heavy layers of soil, they change into fuels. So these are called as a fossil fuels. The natural things are fossil
Fuel.
fuels. So how these fossil fuels are formed? So when dead plants and animals
Get covered.
get covered
By heavy
layers of soil.
They climb.
Layers of soil, they change into
Fuel.
Understood now how the fuel is being come? So how you will ask, ma'am, how many this plants and animals will go off? See, flooding will come, isn't it? So that time, if the flooding is happening, the water, what it will do, it will take the dead and decaying organism from one place to the other place. So whenever, means wherever, so the dead and decay, we does not know where it is taken and going, isn't it? It is flowing continuously. But if it has been taken to the Rajasthan or some other places, okay, so something flooding in the soil, so what that We used to call earthquakes. That time, so the earth will be having cracks and it will open in the middle. So the dead and decaying organisms, plants and animals will go down with the layers of soil, and there it will form a fuel. Understood now how the fuel is formed? So next thing is, formation of fossil fuels takes thousands of years. How many years it will take?
Thousands of years.
Example, petroleum, coal and natural gas. Fossil fuels are dug out from underground through mining. Mining, you know KGF, gold mining, isn't it? Have you all heard about that? Gold mining. So that is mining. A mine is a hole or tunnel dug into the ground to take this raw fuel out. How the borewells? So North Karnataka, for the water they will dig the borewells, no, like that. So this fuels also, this mine is a hole or tunnel dug into the ground to take this raw fuels out. Okay. We make fuels like petrol, diesel, kerosene, LPG from petroleum. From the petroleum fossil fuel, we will make these things. We use fuels for various purposes like cooking, transport and running machines in factories. First, for domestic use, we use wood, coal, kerosene, cow dung cakes and LPG. Yes, no? Nowadays also so many people in villages, they are using this, the three, they make the three stones in the middle, they used to put some, the logs is, the wooden logs, and they will fire it and then cook the food. Isn't it? Have you all know this? Yes. So for the domestic use means, our use. Okay. So next, we use coal, diesel and petrol for road, sea and airport transportation vehicles. We can see that large tractors, then in the ship needs more for this thing, no? Oil. Why? Because it have to travel. Always the water is pushing backward, but the ship should move on, means it needs more energy, hence it needs more product. Okay, next, coal and natural gases are used in factories. The coal and natural gases are used in factories. So you know students, one of the things, so if there is a scarcity of coal, so what is happening means we won't get the electricity. So from the coal also they are generating the electricity. Okay, keep this in the mind. So in this class we have learned about what is the fuel, what are the types of fuels, and also what are the fossil fuels, how the fossil fuels is made, and what is in mine, and also what are the uses. Isn't it? Any doubts in this? No. Yes. Moving for your workbook. From the following, identify the fuel in solid form. Yes. Option B. How are fossil fuels dug out? Yes, B. Next, vehicles get energy to run from
fuels.
Natural gas is a fuel in
LPG form. Gaseous form.
Huh?
Gaseous form.
Give an example of domestic fuel in liquid form.
Petrol and wood. LPG.
Kerosene and liquid form. Kerosene, then petrol. Diesel also. So there they have given kerosene, only kerosene, that's all. In a liquid form. Kerosene, LPG. Next, what do we call a hole dug into the ground to take out fuels?
A mine.
A mine, isn't it? What are fossil fuels? Give an example. You have to write down when dead plants and animals get covered by heavy layers of soil, they can change into fuel. And give example is, the example you can give the formation of fossil fuels like petroleum, coal, natural gas. Okay. So today our homework is from question number 1 to question number 7. I hope you enjoyed the class. I will meet you in the next class with a new concept of the same lesson.